Crowdfunding is a relatively new way to fund businesses and creative projects through online platforms that connect entrepreneurs and investors. In this article, we will explore how to use crowdfunding to fund your business, the pros and cons of using crowdfunding as a funding source, and other important information to know when dealing with crowdfunding. How to use crowdfunding to fund your business. Crowdfunding involves raising small amounts of money from a large number of people. Here are the steps to follow to use crowdfunding to fund your business. Choose a crowdfunding platform. There are many crowdfunding platforms to choose from, each with their own rules and requirements. Some of the most popular crowdfunding platforms include Kickstarter, Indiegogo, GoFundMe, and Patreon. Create a compelling pitch. Your crowdfunding pitch should be compelling and clearly explain what your business does, why it is unique, and what you plan to do with the funds raised. Use visuals and videos to make your pitch more engaging. Set a realistic fundraising goal. Set a realistic fundraising goal that is achievable based on the size and scope of your business. Crowdfunding platforms often have a deadline for fundraising, so make sure to set a time frame that gives you enough time to reach your goal. Offer rewards. Many crowdfunding platforms allow you to offer rewards to backers who contribute to your campaign. These rewards can range from simple thank you notes to early access to your product or service. Promote your campaign. Promote your crowdfunding campaign through social media, email newsletters, and other marketing channels to reach a wider audience and encourage more people to contribute. Pros and cons of using crowdfunding as a funding source. Crowdfunding can be a great source of funding for startups and small businesses, but it also has some potential drawbacks. Here are some of the pros and cons of using crowdfunding as a funding source. Access to capital. Crowdfunding provides startups and small businesses with access to capital that they may not be able to get from traditional sources, such as banks or investors. Market validation. Crowdfunding can help validate your business idea and demonstrate that there is a market for your product or service. Customer engagement. Crowdfunding allows you to engage with your customers and get feedback on your product or service before it is launched. Fees. Crowdfunding platforms charge fees for their services, which can range from 5% to 10% of the funds raised. Risk of failure. There is no guarantee that your crowdfunding campaign will be successful, and if it fails, you will not receive any funding. Publicity. Crowdfunding campaigns are public, which means that anyone can see them. This can be a disadvantage if you are concerned about competitors seeing your business idea. List of crowdfunding websites and companies. Here are some of the most popular crowdfunding websites and companies. Kickstarter, Indiegogo, GoFundMe, Patreon, Crowdfunder. Angel List, Circle Up. Other important information to know when dealing with crowdfunding. When dealing with crowdfunding, there are several important things to keep in mind. Legal requirements. Crowdfunding is subject to a range of legal requirements and regulations, including securities laws and tax laws. Make sure to consult with an attorney or accountant to ensure that you are complying with all relevant regulations. 2. Intellectual property. If you are crowdfunding a product or service, it is important to protect your intellectual property, such as patents, trademarks, and copyrights. 3. Reputation management. Crowdfunding campaigns are public, which means that your reputation is on the line. Make sure to manage your online reputation and respond. 4. Fulfillment. If you offer rewards to backers, you will need to fulfill those rewards once your campaign is over. Make sure to have a plan in place to fulfill rewards in a timely and efficient manner. 5. Communication. Communication is key when dealing with crowdfunding. Make sure to keep your backers informed of your progress and any delays or setbacks you encounter. 6. Target audience. Make sure that your crowdfunding campaign is targeting the right audience. If your product or service is very niche, it may be difficult to attract a large enough audience to fund your campaign. 7. Timing. Timing is important when it comes to crowdfunding. Make sure to choose a time to launch your campaign when your target audience is likely to be most engaged. 8. Crowdfunding goals. Set realistic crowdfunding goals that take into account your budget, expenses, and funding needs. This will help ensure that you have enough resources to fulfill your campaign and deliver on your promises to backers. 9. Transparency. Be transparent with your backers about how their money will be used and what they can expect from your campaign. This will help build trust and credibility with your audience. 10. Follow up. After your crowdfunding campaign is over, make sure to follow up with your backers and keep them updated on your progress. This will help maintain their engagement and support for your business.